An 18-year-old South Kingstown man is telling his story tonight after he came face to face with two armed and masked men who broke into his house earlier this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen has the interview you'll see only here with the South County Mobile Newsroom.
The victim says the scariest part of the whole ordeal is that his attackers knew that he lived with his mother and his brother. He's just thankful they weren't home at the time of the theft. John Selico was home alone and fast asleep in the early morning hours when two men wearing Halloween masks barged into his room.
I saw the pistols in their hands and stuff, and they were like, "Get up right now." And I was like, are you playing with me? And then they were like, "No, we're not playing with you," and fired one off into the chair. So I was like, all right, you're definitely not playing with me.
He says the men demanded money, and then they started looking around for his mother, who was not home.
I was scared. I mean, when my family was involved, I was like raged too, so I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean?
Selico says he got out his safe and gave the men hundreds of dollars that he got for his 18th birthday just a few weeks ago. But the terrifying night wasn't over yet.
And at that point, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen, because they had me like turn around. And I had my hands up, and then they just hit me in the head with the gun. And when they hit me in the head with the gun, it went off too, which was kind of scary. I don't know.
Selico says the crooks then took off with the cash. South Kingstown police are looking for the men, and they believe Selico was targeted. Selico thinks word must have gotten out he had cash sitting in his room.
Apparently I know some grimy people too, because whoever it was knew where my room was, knew I had a mother and a brother.
Now, the victim tells me besides the bullet casings, the suspects left other key pieces of evidence at the scene. He says a bag was left in the street with a necklace and the front of an Xbox. Both items don't belong to the victim. In South Kingstown with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.